Alright, welcome back everybody to Scallywags, only here on VNsNow TV and VNsNow.com. I need to think of a better intro than that. But it's alright for what we're doing for now. I'm JP the Third, carrying on. We're about halfway through this, and we're getting, I guess, into more backstory. It got a little bit of a chuckle. There was a legitimately funny joke in there, but so far, it's just been them kind of arguing over this massive pile of what I'm guessing is imaginary treasure. We'll see where it goes from here. I thought we were dead in a breeze, Captain. But thanks to me spur of confidence, we lived another day. Well, let's not forget me contributions, eh? Easy for ye to say some pretty words, then watch as I steer a ship and blow a hole in someone else's. And just because you gave orders that one time doesn't mean ye taking all me credit as captain. But Captain, it wasn't just that one time. There's been loads of others since then. Yeah, you didn't even say anything original to Gunner. You just copied Swabby. You might as well say she deserves the largest share. Well, all evidence does kind of point in that direction, I'm just saying. We all turn to Swabby, who is in the middle of sipping from her straw. She nervously darts her eyes between us. You've been awfully quiet about awful quiet, about this whole thing, haven't ye? What's the matter? You too scared to say you deserve more than us? Just tell us why you want the largest cut, Swabby. But I don't. Aha, reverse psychology. No, I really don't. In fact, even if you gave it to me, I'd give it back. You sly one, you are. Actually, I think she means it, lasses. Rubbish. Don't play into her mind games. Yeah, this was the person capable of concocting mind games. Captain slides a ring onto her finger, even though it's far too big for her. Don't think I won't come over there and strip every piece of gold off ye. Why can't we split it evenly? That's a... Okay. Let's imagine a world where this is supposed to be funny. Because I'm guessing a lot of this writing is supposed to be comedic. Pointing out the obvious flaws in your story doesn't make it funny. It makes it trying. Like, the joke, when she was talking about, thinking, first mate here, Blue Eyes, well, the other Blue Eyes, thinking that she said something encouraging, I'm listening to Swabby saying something encouraging to her, and Swabby turning around and saying, no, I was actually trying to surrender. That was funny. Joking about, all of this nonsense kind of isn't. Like, saying, dividing it evenly is the most obvious thing to do. The fact that it's just not being brought up, 40 minutes in? It's, you know what? There I go again with that pesky logic. Has anyone thought of that? No, because that'll cheapen all me hard work. In a way, I agree with Captain. I don't think we've all done equal amounts of work. This is between the last flashback, between the last flashback and what they're talking about now, this is really starting to sound like a Nickelodeon show, or a Nick Jr. show. Because Nickelodeon did have Avatar: The Last Airbender on it. This is starting to sound like something off of Nick Jr. Like, everybody should be fair. Everybody should, do their best. Oh, who's done the least then? Ye, definitely. Please stop staring at me. Okay, another well-landed joke. I'll give you that. You got 2 on me. Well done. I don't know. Then keep your mouth shut, first mate. Apparently you don't even know half the work I've done for this crew. Oh, Then why don't you enlighten us, Captain? I can't believe ye have to ask. Counting the booty while we protected the ship doesn't count. A thankless job, apparently. I also coordinate most of our attacks and I fly the ship. That alone should be enough. But since neither of ye are satisfied, I'll go ahead and tell ye of a time I alone protected each and every one of ye. I glanced at me fellow crewmates. Seems they're just as clueless as I. When did this happen? Captain glides her hands out in front of her, mystically. The breeze cast its icy spell on me pale skin. Winds blew me strongly, so fierce that I dare think of me own mortality. When will I cease to exist? What purpose be there in living in a world that reminds me we are not welcome? Oh, for the love of Christ. Me purpose then was to fight the elements. Gunner raised her hand. Yes, Gunner. Captain, are you trying to say that it was cold? Aye. And bloody say so. Yeah, I agree with that. Pipe down. I'm trying to get you in the mood for me tale. Using words is me speciality as captain. Your words give me a headache. You needn't go overboard, Captain. Just tell it like it was. Fine. Now where was I? It were a cold night when ye feather brains were dozing off. We were docked high atop that mountain in the west, you remember? Aye, the night after we stormed the Cavern of Dreams, which... Oh my god. This is either a bunch of little girls pretending in the backyard, or this is not meant for my age range at all. The Cavern of Dreams, which turned out to be a Santa grotto. The only treasure were plastic. Jupiter, that was embarrassing. Even worse when Swabby queued to sit on Santa's lap. I still got the photo next to me bed. Some fat bloke watches you sleep at night. We're not going there. We're not going there. But Gunner, if not even Santa can watch you fall asleep, who can? Why you... Wait, back up. What did she say? Why are ye asking me this? Fair enough. Silence, you're killing the mood. Sorry, Captain. So, as ye well remember, it were bleeding freezing at the time. Our heater gone and died, so we had to use the log fire. Okay. I'm sure that didn't burn down the wooden ship, so yeah, it all worked out. Which of course burned out at about sunrise. I woke up shivering me frail bones. Whereas ye lot slept like logs, hell, you would have made a great fire. But merciful as I was, I decided to go out and get more wood. I put my clothes on and set foot on land, watching me step since we were on a mountain and all. The sun was rising, amazing sight to behold, but fear not, Gunner. I won't bore you with the emotions it stirred inside me. Thanks, Captain. It were tricky finding some wood. I followed the path in the hopes it'd take me somewhere greener. And just as I had begun treading on grass... Wait, are those adults? Like, actual adults? Okay, hold on. What kind of fantasy story is this? Is it just fantasy enough to where they're fine? Because they look like they're dead. Hold on. Drop it. They're just decked out in normal gear. Right, okay. I'm going back to my theory to keep my head from pounding. I'm going back to my theory that this is just a bunch of girls playing around in the backyard and pretending. Well, hello there. My, aren't you a scary pirate? You're our matey. Hey, where are your parents? I'm sure they're around, aren't they, sweetie? It be none of your concern, lass. Now, be gone, before I slice your legs. Oh, she's just adorable. Scariest pirate on the sky. My buttocks. Oh, I'm not. I'm a captain. Goodness, this is awfully dangerous for you up here. Wait a second. Wait just a second. Isn't she one of those sky pirates we've been... No. I refuse to believe it. I refuse. No. This is not real. This is not a real world where you have normal people on ground and in the sky you have, what, a 10 or 11-year-old sky pirate? No. We're moving on. Listen, young lady, we have nothing of value for you, so just leave us alone. She's 10. The authorities are close by, and I've got a distress signal. You're in big trouble. Dude, she's 10. Steward, relax. Honestly, what kind of world do we live in where kids can't play pretend without being compared to the real thing? I'm with you, lady. Little girl, you're not really a sky pirate, are you? No? See? In that case, where are your parents? I don't know. You don't know? Are you lost? Want us to help you find them? No? Ha! That's because you're not lost, are you? I'm just shocked and appalled. Stewart? Give it up, Sky Pirate. I bet you don't care where your parents are, do you? I bet they're worried sick about you. You probably took off one day without so much as a goodbye. Stewart, her parents are probably around the corner. Keep your voice down. Oh yeah? You think that's possible, little girl? That your parents might just magically appear? What's the point? What's the point of this dialogue? Like, I'm trying to make sense of this. Like, it's not an actual, like, the way the backstory is set up. It was actual threat to them. This isn't a threat. This is just him being a jerk and her treating her age. I guess I'm trying to make this make sense for my theory, but I'm starting to think this is real. Well, real in the context of the story, that this is a real world where basically everything is modern. It's just like our world, but there are 10-year-old sky pirates flying around. Believe it or not, I have not heard weirder than that. And I know that makes me incredibly jaded, or naive, depending on your mileage. But wow. Stewart, Mom and Dad will show up and tell us you're not a little thief, huh? Well, guess what? I have a feeling they're more likely to show up in court after I report you, Sky Pirate. Me parents are dead. Way to go, Stewart. But I didn't. You're an idiot. This is what happens when you read too many newspapers. No comment, but I am no commenting with gritted teeth. Sky Pirate or not, this girl is doing what she can to survive because she has no one else there for her. I didn't know. Now, honey, who's looking after you? I take care of myself. So she is a Sky Pirate. Shut up. Sweetie, I don't care if you're a Sky Pirate, okay? Me and Stewart, we live in a big house. We have a farm. Do you like animals? Whoa, Carolyn, you're not saying. This is our chance. You said you wanted to have kids someday. Well, yeah, but come on. Right now? What choice do we have? This poor girl is alone in the world, probably forced to steal to make ends meet. She's stuck on a mountain, for goodness sake. Honey, is anyone with you at all? Do you have any friends? Or a crew? No. Are you sure? Stewart! Well, okay, maybe she's telling the truth, but she isn't, but okay. But I bet she has a ship, right? Yes. I almost drove my skull into the... I hope you guys didn't hear my head thud against the microphone there, because that one almost got me. Okay, listen to me, sweetie. Me and Stewart are willing to take care of you. You'll never have to break the law or put your life in danger ever again. She better not. Can you tell us your name? Jennifer. That's a lovely name, Jennifer. Now it's entirely up to you, but you're welcome to come home with us. We have lots of money and we'll make sure all your dreams come true. Does that sound good? Sure. Great. That's great, Jennifer. Stewart, we adopted a little girl. Honestly, don't know where to start. I know, it's what you've always wanted. What is it? Can I get my things? Of course, Jennifer. We'll help you carry them. I'm not touching stolen goods. Stewart. No, it's okay. I just want to get my teddy. Ah, I see. Is it important to you? Oh my gosh, did your parents give it to you? That's so sad. No, but she has a peg leg and her name's Peggy. I'll be right back. We'll wait here for you. Jennifer's such a boring name. What do you think of Sapphire? Oh, we could dye her hair blue. Oh, that took a real creepy turn there at the end. And then what? I returned to them, lived on a farm, and spent the rest of my days picking up cow poop. Of course that didn't happen. I don't even know what to think of this game anymore. Like, if they would have just stuck to the sky, that would be one thing. But to drop it on the land and to show there's actually a real world down there makes the scenario even more ridiculous. If this isn't a fantasy where they're all just pretending in their backyard, this thing just got really stupid. Really. But we're at our usual time marker, so we're just gonna put a pin as usual right here, and we'll pick it up. We're exactly where we left off. Please leave a like if you're enjoying the series. I'm sure at this point it's just for my commentary because this game is just getting more and more ridiculous as we go. And leave a comment if you're got any thoughts or anything about the game. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, vnsnow.com. That is vnsnow.com. And if you don't know what we do there by now, then why on earth are you watching this video? Maybe you're new. If you're new, then go to vnsnow.com for all reviews, previews, and everything we do for, well, the people. I like to think that it's a service for the people. We'll be one step closer to closing this thing out when we come back, so see you guys then.